On 2016, the position of the Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte are still questioned by many on whether he is capable to be the president of our country. Does he really deserve to be in that position? Could he manage the country? How can a person like him change this country? How is he different from other politicians? These are the questions that are commonly asked by the people. Authentic leader who stays true to his word. This is how other people describe Duterte. We will not stop until the last drug lord, the last financier, and the last pusher have surrendered and are put either bars or below the ground. He declared in his first State of the Nation address. He was no record of corruption and not scared of applying the laws to improve the country. One of the problems that he addressed in the drug problem, which became one of the reasons also why criminality became rampant. His war on drugs comes from his desire to save the future of the youth and to make sure that Philippines does not become a narco state. Last 2016, when President Duterte was elected, nearly 6,000 people had been killed. About 2,100 have died in police operations, and the remainder in what are called deaths under investigation, which is shorthand for vigilante killings. There are also claims that half a million to 700,000 people have surrendered themselves to the police. More than 40,000 people have been arrested. Many starting to question Duterte's legitimacy as a leader and begin to wonder if he is conducting the war on drugs because he believes that his solution is best for the country or because he is abusing his power in order to exert his control over the population. But as according to the first quarter 2019 social weather survey, 81 of adults are satisfied, 10% neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, and 9% dissatisfied of the president's performance. It means that most of the people supports his movement on war on drugs. According to the ANC News, two UN representatives describe his tactics as an incitement to violence, to which he responded, but Duterte made it clear that he couldn't care less about human rights aspects of his presidency because he knew that Filipinos lack discipline. The country will not be progressive unless citizens are law-abiding and disciplined. Duterte believed that wiping the drug trade off the map entailed wiping the people involved of as well. In fact, President Duterte alleged that he had evidence of Philippine Senator Laila de Lima, a former chairperson of the Philippine Commission on Human Rights and a former secretary of the Department of Justice under the previous administration, for having an affair with her driver, who had been using drugs and collecting drug protection money when De Lima was the Justice Secretary. The issue resulted to removal of De Lima from her position. It proves that President Duterte is really true in his position. Filipinos continue to trust Duterte by seeing him as a leader who genuinely loves our country. Duterte has the quality and capability of being a president. According to the recent World Bank quarterly report, Duterte had a focus on economic inequality with a relatively progressive economic agenda, and the bank speaks positively about Duterte's economic plans. There are also a lot of things which President Duterte did for the benefit and the good of every people. He ordered to close tourist destination Boracay to rehabilitate its environment, and now it was open again for the tourists. He also approved Free Tertiary Education Act, and the increase in the salary of our men in uniform, our soldiers and our policemen. Therefore, I gave him 10 out of 10 from the facts and argument being stated. It really proves that President Duterte is deserving to be a president of the Philippines. His presidency has felt like a breath of fresh air for Filipinos who feel that they have been voting for liars and cheaters, manufactured out of political dynasties for far too long. He deserves his position, for he is also the first president from Mindanao who serves as a mayor for 20 years, where he changed the behavior of Davaoenos and made Davao the ninth safest city in the world. And that's what he did to our country. He made it more progressive.